Okay. Okay. And we're live.
Huh? Yeah. It should be now.
Yeah, we all.
Oh, you got to refresh. What up, everybody? I'm DJ Rumper Cover.
I'm Scotty Misfit.
And of course, we have our friend, Don Chaos, celebrating 7 years on YouTube. What's up, dude?
Nothing much. Just chilling. Like you said, just did a stream yesterday celebrating 20 years. Went looking back on some of my old videos and some of them I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah, I was watching that while I was working.
Yeah.
Well, listening to it. I wasn't watching.
Yeah. I watched some of it before I went to lay down for a nap.
But I have come a long way. I can tell that in a good way.
Everybody has. I go back and look at my old videos. I'm like, holy shit. So before we started, we were talking about the Malenko tour, and you said you went to that and got a little signed poster action.
Yep. Tour was awesome. So much nostalgia in that tour.
I bet.
Did they
all over again?
They did the whole entire album plus other shit, or?
Nope, just the whole album from the intro all the way to the end.
Nice.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, but I wish I could have gone to it, but
yeah, I wouldn't have minded seeing that.
Yeah, I don't think they came close to my city.
And you didn't go? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think they
came good for me because that was the first time they performed in Denver since like 2013 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't seen them in, it's been probably at least 10 years or so.
Last time I saw them was in 2011 during the American Psycho tour.
Oh, yeah. I remember you watching that video yesterday.
Yeah.
That tour, oh my God.
You were watching them live, too. cringing live.
No, I was just getting the feels.
Yeah, right. Getting all the nice feels.
Yeah.
$7 years, that's a long time. I've been doing it since 2005.
That's quite a long time too, but you know, YouTube's always off by their years.
I know.
Yeah. But I don't have nowhere near as many. Well, I got about half of subs as you do on my channel. But I didn't start grinding out until probably 2016. That's when I started just like, well, I'm going to take this little YouTube thing a little more serious. But then, like, I don't know. Like, now I'm at the point where I'm trying to plug this thing. And now my other channel is just like there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like hard to do two channels at the same time.
Yep, that's basically what I do.
Yeah.
Grind it out.
Yeah.
I grind on my channel, then I grind out on Carnival Spirits.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been following Carnival Spirits for quite a while now.
Oh yeah, me too. It's one of my favorite channels.
Me too. Mine too.
Channel.
My favorite is that new shit, the Jedi Council videos. I like those a lot.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I enjoy doing those. A lot of work gets put into those, more than people it looks.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, that goes with anything though.
And now we're definitely going to be doing really more good since we have Brooklyn Menace with his editing skills.
Oh man, dude, I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna get into that Brooklyn segment. Woo, good segue, bro.
Yeah, but Brooklyn's cool as hell.
Yeah, he sure is. You already
Yes,
know.
is.
One of my favorite content creators of all time.
Yeah, and I really like having him on the show.
Yeah, I was talking about it last night. I was like, man, our most viewed video is that Chuck interview, but I wish that our Brooklyn video had like the most views.
I know.
Because this is the Brooklyn Menace Dick Riding segment brought to you by us. My man Don Chaos set it off.
Yes, I did.
G Killer, what's good? We got an interview with him coming up. Check him out. Sub up his channel. He's a little rapper. Getting ready to put out an EP pretty soon.
Nice.
So we're gonna have him on there to promote that. I'm not sure when yet. Probably next Sunday.
So if y'all in the chat have any questions, feel free to ask too, and I'll answer them.
Yep, throw them out.
Oh yeah.
Throw out some questions for Don. So Don, how long you been growing your beard? Oh wait.
So I usually grow it out for a bit, and then I shave it, just trim it down, and then I grow it out again.
Viva the 70s, what's good?
Yeah.
Tacos. I was telling Vivo about that taco spot we got with that burrito that's as big as your arm.
Yeah.
The burrito loco. Thing is crazy.
There's a good taco joint here. It's called Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
Oh yeah, I bet Colorado has the fire.
Yes, especially when it comes to our green chili. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
very nice.
There's like a Mexican joint, like not too far from my house. It has good food, good Mexican food. Yeah, Viva the 70s wants to know what was the first ICP record you bought?
Huh. I was like so dirt poor. I used to actually listen to my sister's CDs.
What? You have to say something in the chat. I can't. It doesn't look like you did.
But yeah, the first one I remember hearing a lot of stuff was like Most Tasteless and of course Great Malenko.
Yeah.
Because my sister used to own those, and that's how I listened to it.
Oh, that's how you got in there?
But I discovered them through wrestling, so that's why I always said me being a juggalo and a wrestling fan since I was 2 or 3 goes hand in hand.
Yeah. That's how I first found out about ICP is through like ECW.
Well, don't.
I was just like, huh, and then I would start seeing them everywhere in my elementary school, and my friends were like, oh, did you hear this? So I'm like, oh, I seen those dudes on wrestling. And I was like, wait, they're a rap group too? What? I had no idea. I just thought that was their wrestling gimmick.
G Killer wants to know what made you want to start a YouTube channel.
People like CPN and Crazy McCormick. I was actually watching those dudes from the early days back before I even watched YouTube. I was just like someone who didn't even sign in. I would just watch. And this is when I was like 16 or 17.
Word. Yeah, I'm a little new to the Crazy McCormick and the CPN scene. I just started watching them like last year.
I've been watching CPN for a while now, but I'm so new to Crazy.
Oh, if you would have seen half the videos that Crazy did back in the day, you would be like, what the? He did a lot of...
Yeah,
stuff, like his classic video that everyone loves, what everyone thinks of Net and Master. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I was watching his stream Friday night, and there were some trolls in there, and he was just nailing them, just knocking them out. Like they don't even phase him at all. And as soon as we started getting that troll shit in here, I was like getting pissed that one day.
Yeah.
My man Viva La 70s wants to know who, in your opinion, is the greatest wrestler never crowned champion.
Let me think. This would be a long thought, but I'll definitely think about it.
Yeah, I know like one has to be like Roddy Piper, who never had a major belt.
Now I know who comes to mind. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh yeah, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the Intercontinental Champion, but he was never the World Champion.
Yeah. Same goes for Hot Rod.
Right.
My favorite wrestler of all time is the Ultimate Warrior, but I think he was the champion before.
Yeah, he was.
It was sad when he passed away.
Yeah, I was sad. Like it seems like all my favorite wrestlers just be often though. You know,
part of my childhood gone.
Yeah, he was one of the. Yeah, he was one of my all-time favorite wrestlers growing up for sure.
Yeah, I really hope Hogan doesn't come back to the WWE. I can't stand Hogan anymore.
Especially with all the stuff that's been going on with him lately.
I know. Well,
yeah.
Well, even before he messed up, every time he was on TV, I would change the channel.
Earthquake. Oh my god.
I am an earthquake.
You know who also should have been world champion in like WWE? I mean, he was in TNA, Rhino.
Oh yeah.
Greatest tag team ever? Oh, that's for sure Legion of Doom for me.
Yeah, but LOD was pretty sweet. Tag team probably like
Brothers of Destruction.
Like, oh yeah, but them like Hot Foundation.
Heart Foundation was pretty fresh.
Oh yeah.
Heck, don't forget the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Yep, G Killer just said that.
The Dudleys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ECW version of the Dudleys had some major heat on them.
Yeah, for sure.
I saw him in Heatwave '98 here in Dayton.
Last wrestling show I went to was live on TV when the Shield was still together.
But I went to a wall one time. I think Vicky Guerrero was still in company full time.
Yeah, it was when like the Shield was feuding with the Wyatt family. So when I got to see that live, those two factions that I loved feuding live on TV, I marked out.
Right.
I started the chant at the show. I'm like, mark out.
Goldust and Dusty Rhodes.
Yes, Goldust should have been world champion.
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine the controversy that would have caused back in the 90s?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Especially with his character.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, it's a major heat.
I always liked the Junkyard Dog too back then.
I know.
All them old school classic ones. Back when it was actual WWF and not just a W.
I know.
Those were the good days. Good old days.
I still get a kick out of but Iron Sheik.
Oh yeah, dude was so entertaining.
Uh, and he just doesn't give a shit.
Nope, he just don't give no shits.
Right.
So what other questions do y'all have?
Um, so far, not seeing
Yeah.
any what questions in the chat so far.
You you a big fan of the Clue at all?
Like the band?
Yeah, the band.
Of the who?
The Clue. Jared from
Uh,
Head PE's band. His
oh,
old
okay.
I
band.
think the Clue
Oh, okay.
dope.
Yeah, they're dope. Who's
I
your
don't know why
favorite YouTuber?
he's so embarrassed about his past. He should embrace it.
I don't know.
We all know who my favorite YouTuber is. I already said it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. My question for Don is, when are they going to kick Brooklyn Menace off Carnival Spirits and hire the real talent, DJ Run for Cover? No, it says Deadhead.
Yeah.
Never. We'll just add more members.
Right?
We
Viva,
picked
Viva,
a lot in the past though, but it was because of some of the stupid shit they were doing.
yeah. Viva the 70 wants to know what in your opinion is the coolest looking Joker's card?
That is tough because I do like every Joker's card in its own way, shape, or
Yeah.
form, but probably it's a toss up between Malenko and the Riddle Box.
The Ringmaster is my
Yeah.
favorite.
But then again, like
Yeah.
that, I enjoy every Joker's cards look from and stuff, and I enjoy every story from each one.
Uh,
The Ringmaster and then Riddle Box. I like the colors of the Riddle Box for sure.
Then again, I've always liked the look of Carnival of Carnage. I don't know why.
Yeah. That one, because it's so vintage looking.
yeah,
Yes.
it
You know
is.
what I mean? It's the first one, so it's got that
Uh,
first feel to it.
uh,
That's a question. What's your favorite track on Carnival of Carnage?
Probably Night of the Axe, Black in Your Eyes, or Your Rebel Flag, or even Ghetto Freak Show.
My favorite is Black in Your Eyes for sure.
yeah, for me, it's a native axe or psychopathic. Huh?
Yeah, Psychopathic's good.
Or I do like
Yeah.
Taste, especially with the way Isham just goes in on that last verse.
Yeah.
I was like, see, that's the Isham that I love.
Right. Exactly. And then G Killer wants to know, what is your favorite Joker's deck, the first or second?
Well, we can't say anything fully about the second deck yet because it's not even over yet.
Not a,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not even.
Yeah, good point.
But I'm going to say I do, as an old schooler, I've been enjoying the second deck.
Me too.
I like the second deck, but it's just like we talked about last time. Like, it's just, you can't just throw one on,
Yeah.
and then listen to it all the way through. There's like tracks and tracks.
But if I had to pick my favorites out of the second deck so far, I enjoy the Missing Link as a whole, like both, like the concept and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was an interesting concept.
And that album came out during a dark period in my life, so those albums came out during a good time for me.
Yeah, the Missing Link is pretty good, but my favorite so far on the second is Bang Pow Boom.
That's why I've been expanding on the Dark Carnival mythology again, like getting more people fascinated by that series I've been doing on my personal channel, where I read the Joker card stories and I read it in an evil, sinister Carney voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been peeping game on those.
Some people are
Yeah.
probably wondering, how are you going to read the story to Bang Pow Boom? It's like simple. The story is in the intro of the album. All I got to do is pull up the lyrics to the intro and just read it off.
Yeah, people in the 70s want to know, have you ever eaten Monopoly?
If what?
Have you ever eaten Monopoly?
No, I haven't.
Not even a piece, like a house.
Nope.
A hotel, even, if you will.
But then again, I'm probably the part of the minority that enjoyed the recent Star Wars movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
I was
I'm
my
probably waiting till.
goal is watch it with an open mind. If you go in it, you're wanting something to happen, you're not going to like it. If you go in just totally surprised and open minded, you might enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'm looking forward to the next Deadpool.
Yes.
Thanks for the props on the hat. Hell yeah.
That is a dope hat.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is.
Tech Nine's probably one of my all-time other favorite artists of all time.
Yeah. His like I said, his new albums, they're not like my favorite. I'll still bump them, but that old shit, all the way up until Tequila, is my shit. But the new
KOD's
stuff,
pretty good.
yeah, KOD's good, but like the rest of the, I mean, as soon as he started, doing all that more mainstream sound of shit, which is fine, but it's just not. That's not the Tech I like. I don't want to hear Kendrick Lamar on a Tech Nine track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love Kendrick Lamar though.
Yeah. Oh, I like him.
I think
I like Kendrick.
He's got talent. He's one of those few mainstream rappers that actually has talent.
Mm-hmm. Brooklyn wants to know if you ever drank Four Loko at 11 a.m. and then piss in a bathtub.
Nope. Yes, I saw that stream. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, there's something you don't see on a live stream every day.
I know.
It was a stream, all right.
I've seen some weird stuff on YouTube, but I've never seen that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only
did he play a?
would have seen weird was when Beastmaster, shouts to Beastmaster, drank that 17-year-old Fago live on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh, could you imagine what that tasted like? There's no way.
Probably tastes nasty as hell.
Yeah, he's supposed to now drink, since he's gonna drink now supposedly a 10-year-old spasmatic energy drink.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that shit tasted when it was out. I can't imagine drinking one that old.
Probably tastes even worse than Figo, old ass Figo.
Yeah.
I never got the chance to try it. They used to sell it at this local record store, but I never tried it.
You never did?
I never heard of it.
The only energy drink I'll usually drink now is a Rockstar every now and then, or I'll drink like healthy energy drinks that they actually sell at my work.
So you been in Carnival Spirit since the beginning?
Yep, OG member.
Nice.
Have you ever abandoned your own live stream to get barbecue?
Nope.
You should try it. It's fun.
Depends on the barbecue.
I went there. That's where I went this morning for breakfast. It was fire.
You guys
least favorite card?
Barbecue.
Korean barbecue, you said?
Oh, Famous Dave's.
Oh yeah, we had one here, but it got shut down, and now it's a Logan. Now it's a Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay.
But what was the question you were asking?
Dark Knight wants to know your least favorite card.
That's a tough choice. Because, like I said, I enjoy each and every one in their own way, shape, or form. It's a really tough choice.
Like it's not really a card, but one of the Bazaars is my least favorite.
I loved those albums.
Yeah.
I love them. I loved them, and then like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Especially because, like, that song, Take Me Away, I just love that song.
Oh yeah, that song. Yeah,
I was like, why wasn't this song made a video back in the day? I can just see so much visuals.
And
DC Fago guy in the chat. What's up, bud?
sub DC.
Me and CPN have been saying ICP just needs to, like, open their shows with that song now.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
Because that whole song expands on the whole Dark Carnival, and that's what makes it such a dope song, especially if you have a good imagination.
yeah.
Which I loved how they're starting to do that, expand on the whole Dark Carnival, like in media, like get board games now. They did it through the Pendulum series.
The famous Daves that we had around here. Somebody got a hamburger from there one time, and they put it back on the grill with a bite out of it. Apparently,
Ooh. Damn.
still had a bite out of it, and they brought her the same burger.
Oh hell.
I would have chugged it out and be like, "Bitch, fix it."
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Take me away, Blaze.
Mm.
I live for Carnival. That's my jam.
Freaking love that.
I like want to hear it right now.
Mm.
I know, and I also love that other one on the other Bazaar. The first, that's my shit.
Right. Violent J's that attempt to sound like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what I get out of when I hear it.
Yeah. That song is the shit. Play that backwards for secret info. Oh, I love that, man.
And probably one of my
Just that little
songs off of those is "We Gives No Fucks."
Yeah.
In
my opinion, that's probably one of the most underrated ICP songs ever.
And all those skits at the end. That nice freestyle. Yeah, man. Now that I think about it, I like both Bazaars. What was I talking about earlier? Now that I think more about it. Dude, I went back a couple months ago and I just listened. Like, I went and listened from front to back. I started with Carnival and listened to everything.
And I just always loved intros to those albums.
G Killer wants to know what you think about Wizard of the Hood.
Everyone loves Wizard of the Hood. That brings back me and my homie just chilling and doing stuff while listening to that.
Yeah, it's good.
If it sounds good and the whole album's good.
It's a good concept album.
Oh yeah. I got it. I got it through the Catcher Guild, but I want to give a 10 to the Clippers 10 to it.
Like rainbows and stuff. Oh, that's great. That's a great track too.
It's the ultimate troll song.
Yeah. I love that. I love that shit when he's like, I like Shaggy. I love that whole verse. And then fucking the way Shaggy sings. Thank you, Jay. Oh, that shit is great.
Yeah, one of my exes used to play that song nonstop.
DC Fago guy, you got any questions for Don?
Knowing DC, he's going to ask me either something Star Wars related or Dragon Ball Z related, since we both love that shit. So if anyone asks before, no, I have not watched the new Dragon Ball Z series yet. I've been needing to.
Mm.
I heard it's good though.
Yeah, I already watched a little bit of Dragon Ball.
The only last thing Dragon Ball I watched was like the two new movies and stuff, which the two new movies were awesome.
Have you played the new Dragon Ball Z game yet?
No, but it looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Beerus is a beast.
Esteban has a question. Hopefully, it's about our new favorite rapper, Big Rim Job. Spit straight fire.
Yeah.
Very
What
name for
would
a
you
rapper.
rather have? What would you rather have? Saiyan powers or Jedi powers?
Can I have both, please?
And Viva La Series asks Goku versus Superman.
I love Superman, but I would have to go with Goku. Even though the way, if you look at it, Goku is just like the Japanese version of Superman. His storyline is very similar in so many levels. Come on, he's an alien on a planet raised on planet Earth.
Superman would win. DC says. Don Chaos Esteban wants to know your first piece of psychopathic merchandise and or CD. What was it?
One of my first pieces of psychopathic merchandise was a Ringmaster shirt, which I still own. I've had that shirt since I was 12, and since I was so dirt poor, I actually found it at a thrift store. I've had that since I was 12, and it still fits me to this day.
And Mr. Magenhose wants to know D's nuts or D's butts.
Well, if it's a butt, it has to be a chick.
Yeah, since like the 20th anniversary of Monaco came out as a DVD. I've wondered, do kids in a documentary think they still look fresh, or do they cringe a little?
Right?
God, I got Shockumentary on VHS still. It doesn't have the card in it anymore.
Yeah, same here. I had a VHS copy of it.
Yeah, I've had two. One got ate up, and now I got another one. I haven't watched that, but I remember I was watching Crazy Stream, and he was saying that Sister Hatchet reminds him of Choco.
Oh, dang.
Trigger.
It's like, oh, dude, come on.
Cringe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was a definitely cringeworthy.
I met Choco at the gathering in 01.
Cool.
I heard.
I was like, Choco, what's up? She's like, hey. And that was all it was.
I heard stories that she's actually was a really chill person.
It literally is you.
Yeah, she seemed cool, but it was just like, hey, it's Choco, what's up? She's like, what's up? That's all. It wasn't like we didn't like sit down and have coffee and shit. You know what I mean? It was just like, what up, what up?
You know,
I also met Vinny there too.
We had known juggalos like Vinny the ICP that people recognize now. With people like us on YouTube, people could be like, hey, Don Chaos, hey, CPN. It's crazy.
Yeah. Vinny used to be, because he's from Michigan. He used to be at every show that I'd be at. Like the first show I ever saw him in Kalamazoo, he was in the first in line and shit, and he was starting the chants and shit just like he did at and that was crazy because they were filming for a documentary while we were at that show in Kalamazoo, and like they panned the camera right down us in line. And then when I seen that Vinny kid and they were like interviewing him, I was like, that's that little fucking kid that was up front yelling shit. I was like, I didn't know his name was Vinny or nothing. He was just the kid up front yelling shit.
I would so love the honor to interview that guy.
Hey, later on, DC. Whoop
See,
whoop.
see a DC.
I'll hide it on my face when they still have food to look at.
Yeah, Missy was at that gathering too. I got a picture somewhere. I don't know where that
Yeah.
shit is, but I had a picture with her too.
That's Missy. That's Sugar's girl.
Mhm.
There's this fucking horn under it took me out. I just fucking
Me and my homie used to watch Big Money Hustlers nonstop.
Yeah, I saw a movie like a few years ago on like YouTube.
I need to rebuy a copy of mine because mine like freezes like during a certain point of the movie. It's like son of a bitch.
Yeah, I just I heard of a movie.
they don't even have donuts. And the only thing they had was the breakfast buffet.
The new babysitter movie.
You ain't getting no goddamn donut when your ass ain't even fucking getting up after that chair. You're gonna get fucking work diabetes. Your fucking foot's gonna have to get cut off.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, Missy, oh my God. And then I wish I could find that picture because this ninja behind me is so smiley that photo bombed me.
Yeah.
Like he is so fucking like it's the funniest shit I ever seen. I wish I could find that picture. G Killer wants to know Big Money Hustlers or Big Money Rustlers?
I mean, of course, Big Money Hustlers because it's classic, but Big Money Rustlers had its funny moments, especially with Scott Hall.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it
go
had
home
its
and
funny
pay my
moments, but-
respects to their wives.
I think I only watched Rustlers like twice. Hustlers though,
Mm.
dude, I used to watch that every day. Like,
But I do love Dirty Sanchez off of Rustlers. Oh my god.
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, WWF or WCW, G Prime wants to know.
I used to actually watch both, but I always thought WCW was entertaining. But then once WWE went into that whole Attitude Era, woo!
Yeah, I watched both, but WWE was just a better product than WCW.
I like WCW. I mean, of course, I like WWE in the
Mm.
olden days, back when WCW was that shitty looked like a what am I trying to cable access wrestling at first, like WWE had had the mad tight production and shit.
But my favorite WCW moment would be when Hulk Hogan first turned heel for the first time. The most shocking moment in wrestling.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
I'm not gonna lie, Hogan as a heel, he's better as a heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely was shocking when it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watched he tries to make a big deal out of it when John Cena turns heel. I'm like, he was heel at one point, people.
I know. Yeah, Gene Prime 008 wants to know Ice Cube was Cypress Hill.
She's like that bitch.
Damn, that is hard. I mean, Ice Cube probably because Ice Cube is on my list of all-time favorite
Yeah.
rappers of all time. But then then when you look at Be Real, some of the stuff that he's put out on Cypress Hill, and it's like, damn.
What's your favorite King Crimson song?
Why?
Who?
The 70s band, not the shitty rapper.
I don't even think I heard of the 70s band. Maybe I have.
Really? They're pretty good.
Me neither.
It sounds
Oh, they're pretty
familiar.
good.
Ask my parents, they would know.
You should write
Mr. Mackinhose wants to know
like
smiley emoji, smiley emoji, smiley emoji.
freak me the fuck out.
Okay, then.
Come over to my house again. Or call
And
me.
Siznak wants to know your favorite Taylor Swift song. Mine is I can't remember the name of it now. Something about our song, I believe it's called.
I do actually like that song "Shake It Off" because she's hot as hell in that video.
She is.
Shake It Off's good.
And then I do like her in that song "Bad Blood" with Kendrick Lamar.
Song's good too. Little Outlaw wants to know who your favorite YouTuber is. Of course, he's going to say DJ Run for Cover. You already know.
Yep.
That question's
like YouTuber Juggalo wise, or just YouTuber in general?
It just says who's your favorite YouTuber.
Well, sadly, last year one of my favorite YouTubers passed away, and that was Angry Grandpa.
Oh yeah. I never watched him, dude.
I knew of him, but I never watched him.
He was hilarious.
Yeah, I watched a couple of his. I mean, I've seen a couple of his videos, but I didn't like watch him on the watch. You know.
Yeah. Juggalo Jones. No, Taylor Swift out of the vein.
Probably Taylor Swift.
Megan Hose is 4 subs away from 600. Let's get him up there.
Yes, help get your boy up there too.
Chavez, what's good, brother?
What's up, Chavez?
Now they don't take they don't take our monetization until the 20th on my channel. Tommy, what's good? Jump in. Jump in and ask Don Chaos some questions. And what's your favorite Star Wars movie and why?
Probably. Of course, I do love all 3 originals, and out of the prequels, I love Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith was sweet.
Why? Because I wanted to finally see the transformation of Darth Vader being put in the suit. I'm like, yes. But I've been enjoying a lot of the new movies lately, but that's just me.
Yeah, and I really can't blame Anakin for wanting to save his life and stuff.
Right. Just like Rogue One, that was actually good. I don't care what anyone said.
Yeah, I finished watching Rogue One, but I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the Solo movie.
It actually does look good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Also, because Emma Clarke is in it. Yeah. And Woody Harrelson in a Star Wars movie. Very interesting.
I know. Who would have thought?
I don't care. I think Woody Harrelson's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is.
Because Benji don't like that page.
Yeah, Juggalo John wants to know who's your favorite psychopathic artist on the recent roster.
Probably, I really do enjoy Light a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Then again, everyone's good in way, shape, or form. Like Big Voodoo, especially. Woo!
Esteban.
Huh?
Yo, what's good, Esteban?
Ooh.
Hello?
G Prime 008 wants to know what's the coolest thing you ever done?
The coolest thing that I've ever done?
Yeah.
I've done quite a bit of interesting stuff in my life. Like, probably I don't know. That's a tough choice. I've done some pretty cool stuff in my lifetime, and I'm still young, so I can still do plenty of good stuff.
And Season X wants to know who's your favorite writer.
My favorite what?
Writer. Want to say psychopathic writers, I guess.
Probably Lil Shank.
When you told her not to come over, and she still did.
Them writers are crazy.
I know.
They send things to people in the mail.
Like, you know, school and you're not invited, but you go by anyway just to see what they're doing.
Gene Prime wants to know what's the first album you bought.
Like actual album in general. I don't know. Me and my sister used to share a lot of our music back in the day.
Well, I messed up. G Prime's question. He said, "What's a cooniest scene you ever done?"
Hell yeah, Master B. I played that Ghetto D CD so many times the fucking memory wore off of that bitch.
I
Make crack like this. That shit's tight.
keep questions coming, y'all.
What's your favorite gathering?
I don't know. I've never been to one.
What about your favorite Dark Little song?
Probably Kaboom.
Okay.
Favorite Ninja Turtle. Mine is Donatello.
Same here, or probably Raphael.
Mine's Mikey.
But then again, I always liked the leader, Leonardo, because blue, you know, was my favorite color.
Yeah.
And Boy Blue is your favorite YouTuber?
Who?
And We Dance. That's a dope track.
Yes.
What was your favorite Hollow Wicked?
My favorite Hollow Wicked song would probably be Evil is Afraid or Wicked Halloween or Mr. Rotten Treats.
Okay, your favorite Juggalo Day / weekend.
Mine would have to be probably the Ringmaster one. Looked like it was really fun.
Yeah. Blade wants to know Barbies or Brats.
What?
Barbies or Brats?
I wouldn't know. I don't even use any of that stuff.
Favorite Muppet?
Animal. Who doesn't love Animal?
Favorite game and system.
Favorite game system would probably be the PlayStation, since you know I've grown up on the original PlayStation, but I just love a lot of the old games that came out when I was general on the older systems. But if I had to pick a favorite old game, one of them would be Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, same here.
And then I used to play the Spyro games nonstop as a kid.
Yeah, I just wish on Konami would that Kojima finished Metal Gear Solid 5.
Metal Gear is one of those games I would love to either see as a movie or an actual Japanese animation.
I know. Both would be great.
Yeah. I used to play Sonic Pinball nonstop with my cousin. We would get competitive on there.
Super Dodgeball for Super Nintendo is one of my all-time favorite games.
Who's your favorite strange music? Who's your favorite strange music artist?
I mean, of course, Tech, but if I had to pick, I actually really do enjoy Chris Calico. So it's a toss-up between Chris Calico and Prozac.
Cess Crew's my favorite.
But then when I hear Recognize, I'm like, okay, probably Recognize.
Yeah, Recognize is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I remember him being on the old like MTV like freestyle battle competitions they used to do.
Oh yeah.
I was like, where have I seen this guy before? And then they said where he got his start. I'm like, that's where I remember him from.
With his little ears above the snow. Then he went jumping back out of it. I was like, oh my god.
What's your favorite John Denver song?
Rocky Mountain High.
Of course.
John Denver's the shit.
Uh,
Alright, Manny, well, I'm gonna get off here. I'll call you a little bit later. Alright, love you.
let's see. What's your favorite place you'd like to go in Colorado?
Probably Glenwood Springs or just anywhere in the mountains in general.
Okay, what's the biggest juggalo event you have traveled for?
The little. Not really. I haven't had to travel too far for usually any of them. I mean, the farthest I've had to drive probably would be maybe the first Hatchet attacks, but then again, that was like only like maybe a 2.5 hour drive.
Okay. Yeah, Cameron found wants to know favorite taco place in Denver. He said we need to know for DCG Con.
Favorite what?
Taco spot.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I recommend everyone trying Fuzzy's Taco Shop. There's quite a few good ones in here. There's like a good place that has good burritos here. It's called Chubby's. Oh, God. Like, imagine tater tots and then green chilies smothered on them. Oh.
Yeah.
You'll notice in Colorado that we tend to put green chili on almost everything. It's a Colorado thing.
Is that a Colorado thing?
Yep.
Coors Light or Molson Canadian?
Well, I do like some Canadian beer, but I'm not much of a beer drinker. I more drink the hard stuff.
Yeah, you're not into beer, really?
I mean, I do like Canadian beer. There was this Alaskan beer that I tried one time that was actually pretty good. I do like This Is Not Your Dad's Root Beer.
Nice.
Yes, it tastes basically like root beer, except it also tastes like beer too, and it's really good.
Yeah.
All in all, I mainly drink the hard stuff, and then I drink wine because wine's good for you.
See. Oh God. The kid wants to know your favorite toy you had as a kid.
It would probably have been my Ninja Turtles, my old original Star Wars toys, if anyone remembers those, and then all my Jurassic Park toys. But then again, I had a Snoopy stuffed animal that I went everywhere with when I was younger.
Yeah, you still have it?
No, I still wish I did because I still love Snoopy even to this day. Who doesn't?
I know.
Right. That
You don't
Christmas
like
special.
Charlie Brown even as an adult. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Definite truth. Is that Siznek? That's what made you piss in your oven? Absinthe? Not that Marilyn Manson kind.
I like Marilyn Manson. Old Marilyn Manson.
No, but he had that
Yeah, he had like some sort of like absence.
But then again, I do have a crush on one of his old girlfriends. Oh my gosh.
Rose McGowan.
Nope, her name is like Soya Jax or something. She's like an adult star.
Oh,
Why do I have a crush
Oh
on her?
yeah.
One, because she probably reminds me of one of my exes in so many ways. I'll have to send y'all a picture of her. Oh my god.
yeah.
90s metal was a good time.
I know.
Yes, it was, especially Korn in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
But then a lot of their early 2000s stuff was really good too.
Finn wants to know if you smoke weed.
Maybe every now and then, not as much as I used to when I was younger. But then again, I never really smoked as much. I used to smoke cigarettes, but I've been clean from cigarettes for almost 4 or 5 years, which is good. First time I
Yeah, the
tried it,
90s.
I was probably like 16 or 17 when I first tried it.
Nickelback or Creed. For me, it's Creed. I think Creed's dope.
I mean, Creed's dope, but then Nickelback, I don't fully like them, but they have a few songs that I love.
Their first Nickelback's first album is fresh as fuck. Second one's
Yes,
all right too.
and the song they did for Spider-Man was really good.
Oh yeah.
Why? Because that song fits Spider-Man so well.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man is one of my all-time favorite superheroes.
That's what I was gonna get into. You like the first set of Spider-Man movies or the second set?
I mean, I did like the first 3 movies. I thought Tobey Maguire did really good as Spider-Man.
The third one though is
I mean, it was cool. It had some of its cool moments, but then it looked like it was a little too rushed, and I didn't like how they portrayed Venom too much.
Yeah.
I mean, they played the right guy for him, but if Venom would have just been the main villain of the whole movie and stuff, it probably would have been.
I know.
But I did
Venom.
like the Sandman in there. His story was good.
Yeah, his voice was good, and Venom did need to be the main villain of it.
Right. Or if they would have just made Sandman the main villain, it would have made you like Sandman even more, even though he was really good in that movie.
I know.
Sublime with Rome is ugh.
But then again, I didn't see the new ones with Andrew Garfield yet. I own them, but I've yet to watch them. I'm afraid to.
Oh, I liked them.
I mean, I heard that.
They're pretty fresh. Homecoming was dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Homecoming
yeah.
was dope.
Yeah. Well, what's a Homecoming was pretty dope.
I mean, I do like that new Spider-Man that they have in the MCU movies. I think he's really good because he is a kid, and it makes more sense because the person playing him is technically a kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's why it makes Spider-Man a good hero. Is he started being a hero since he was a high schooler and all the way until his adult years. And we can all relate to him being that nerdy kid that was picked on in school.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
But my one problem is just like he's kind of whiny. More whiny than regular Spider-Man.
Well, I think because that's why they're making him like a high school phase. And if they continue put him in the movies when he's an adult, they'll be like, okay, he's now matured, which is good.
Yeah. I can see that. Jiggle and John wants to know Metallica or Megadeth.
I like both.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
We're actually lucky in Colorado now. James Hetfield actually lives here in Colorado now.
Nice.
And Johnny Depp actually lives here in Colorado too, from what I found out a few years ago.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yep. Johnny Depp is a phenomenal actor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
His range is incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kiss. Esteban wants to know, Kiss with or without the face paint.
I mean, I do love Kiss with face paint, but some of their stuff without the face paint was good. Probably the last good album without the face paint was either between Lick It Up and Revenge, which I really liked Revenge. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Revenge is a good album.
That was a really heavy album, and you can tell that was a 90s metal album.
Yeah.
Lick it up.
Then again, I've always loved the Kiss from like the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, I did like the Monster album. That was actually pretty dope.
That Carnival album was pretty good though.
Yeah. Like probably one of my favorite new songs by him would be that song Back to the Stone Age. I love that song.
Oh yeah.
That's like one of my favorite Gene Simmons solo songs.
Oh yeah, he's doing like it's a Q-Dust box set for like $5,000 or something.
Damn.
I know it was
I don't doubt it.
it was like a crazy price for a box set, but it's pretty expensive time with him. Maybe buy it.
And then probably my favorite Gene Simmons all-time solo song should be everyone's God of Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah. Black
The way
Sabbath.
Gene Simmons goes on that song and the way he's playing guitar on that song.
Black Sabbath, Ozzy or Dio.
I mean, Dio's good, but I do prefer Black Sabbath with Ozzy.
Yeah.
As far as Dilo's solo work, I love his solo work.
Oh yeah, Rainbow in the Dark.
Yeah.
My jam.
But then again, I love Ozzy as a solo artist. Ozzy's like one of my all-time other favorite artists too.
Yeah.
Dude can still go for his age. Oh my gosh.
I know it sucked when he died.
It does. I remember when someone told me, like, hey, did you hear Dilo died?
It doesn't.
No way.
No, you got to push all the different colors. Dubstep or high energy?
I do like a little dubstep here and there. Probably one of my favorite dubstep acts is probably Excisions. Especially when I found out that Excision was working with Tech Nine, I'm like, oh, heck yes. But then again, I grew up on the era before there was dubstep. Back in my day, there was techno. So when sometimes I hear dubstep, I say it's like a ripoff of techno.
Yeah, I saw Black Sabbath on that farewell tour they did at Ozfest.
Nice.
I wish
that was
I did that show.
That was a killer show. Like, I'll never see it again. You know what I mean?
Now
it's just one of those things.
Ozzy's going on a solo tour where it's just Ozzy. I'm like, okay, I can't miss this.
I know.
Hey, he says it's his last tour, but he always says that.
People always pull the retirement treatment. Like, I'm going to retire, and then they don't. Like, Ric Flair's like, I'm going to retire from wrestling for good, and then you still see him showing up in every wrestling stuff every now and then.
Yeah, but he's not wrestling.
Yeah. True.
Did you watch this on 30 for 30?
No, but I watched part of that documentary, and from what I watched, it's actually pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
It was like damn good.
I seen that wife swap with him and Roddy Piper though.
Yeah, him and Mick 40.
Did you see that?
No.
Nah. I missed that one.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty good.
Yeah, $40 is like hard as hell though.
Didn't one of his sons pass away a few years ago?
Yeah, yeah.
Who, Ric Flair?
Yeah. One of his sons died.
How did
I see,
he pass away?
yeah, he like OD'd or something like that.
Oh shit!
I was surprised when Rowdy Piper died.
Yeah.
Me too.
Flynn wants to know who are you most excited to see? What is Don most excited about for DCG Con?
One is, of course, like meeting a lot of the people that are going to be there because we're going to have one big party, and just because I get to host backyard wrestling game tournaments with KG.
Right?
DX or Evolution?
Fuck, that's a tie. But I would probably go with DX because I remember the original DX. But then I liked the whole concept behind Evolution. Flair is the past, Triple H is the present, and Batista and Randy Orton were the future.
Yeah.
Who would you play as in backyard wrestling?
I used to always play as ICP nonstop, or I'd play as Twisted.
Yeah, me too.
And if I
or Rudy,
them, I'd play as Sabu or Rude Boy.
Yeah, it'd be Rudy all the time. Favorite CD of all time?
Of all time, probably would be general. Like if I had to pick a hip hop wise, one would probably be A Tribe Called Quest, The Low End Theory. If I had to pick old school metal, like especially British heavy metal, it would be Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast.
Yeah, can't go on with Maiden.
Yes. And if I had to pick, like pop wise, it would of course be Michael Jackson's Thriller. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, front to back.
Yeah. MJ might have been a weirdo, but he was a 10 of the best weirdo.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evil Dead. Man, backyard wrestling. That game is fresh as fuck. Like the first one.
They need to make a new.
I never played I never played the backyard wrestling games.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, the first one is incredible, dude.
Yes,
like the controls are little
on the Xbox.
The controls are and it's easy too. That's the thing. When I bought it, we beat it in like 3 hours. I was like, what the fuck?
They need to make a new one.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Could make Into the Echo Side or the Pendulum the video game. That would be dope.
I know.
Wonder why they never did. I could imagine the Pendulum being a video game, especially on the original PlayStation. I mean, Wu-Tang Clan had their own video game. Which that game is pretty fun from what I've heard. I've never played it, but I've watched videos of it.
You play like what kind of games you play the most?
Like I've been playing like Star Wars Battlefront 2 a lot lately, even though people think it's dumb, but I still think it's fun.
Yeah, I tried to play Battlefront and I just get my ass whooped the first one.
Yeah.
Like immediately, and as soon as I respawn, it's like
Now if I had to pick my favorite, I like the old Battlefront 2. That one was fun.
It was hard though for me. Like I respawn and then dead. Respawn.
It's like Halo. You got to have extra skill to be able to play it.
Yeah, right.
You got basically
Def Jam Fight for New York Games classic.
You got to like react quick and stuff.
Violet J or Shaggy?
Depends, because Violent J has some of his good joints, and then Shaggy has his good joints.
But Shaggy's more funnier than Jay.
Yeah. I mean, old school Jay is pretty funny, especially on those Bizarre albums.
Yeah, old Jay is, yeah. But new Jay, like just Shaggy going in at that on that fuck Eva the other day was fucking hilarious.
Oh, I know.
Like, yeah, right. You hitting up any of them dates on that Shaggy solo tour?
I'm probably not gonna go to the Colorado date, but because then I found out that Shaggy is actually doing a solo set at DCG Con, so I'm like, oh, I'll see him perform at DCG Con doing a solo.
Yeah,
set.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, well, he is doing a set there, so
I was like, yeah, I don't need to go to the Colorado Spring show.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's playing in Cincinnati, and that's a paid on. That's like an hour trip for me, but I don't drive, so.
And because the venue that he's performing at in Colorado Springs, it's an okay venue, but the security at that venue are assholes.
Brooklyn wants to know who's the real star of the shit show, Brooklyn or Deadhead?
Brooklyn. Sorry,
right.
Deadhead.
Deadhead gets no love.
Dead get no love.
Of course, we know who played Evil Dead in JCW.
Oh yeah,
Right, I know that too. Well, and I guess that's who I used to play in backyard wrestling too.
Yeah, me too.
Don't give away who Evil Dead is. He's an actual dead body.
yeah,
Right. Deadhead played him. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. He was just not really jump steady. I just a lie.
Just like the psychopathic riders, they aren't who you really think they are.
Man, psychopathic riders. Ooh. Good shit.
You know who the psychopathic riders reminded of? Everyone remember the rap group Crips and Bloods?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly who they made me think of back in the day when they first came out. I actually used to have a few of their songs on my MySpace.
I used to see those albums at the music store, but I never ever heard them. I would just see them and be like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Like,
that's pretty dope if you look at it. Some of their music videos are on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's actually really dope, especially if you like old school gangster rap.
I remember that. There'd be like pictures of them sitting by cars and shit on the album covers.
Super villains or writers?
Probably Riders. Now, if I had to choose Lotus over Riders, I would go with Lotus because Lotus is my shit. Why? Because I'm into that whole supernatural, paranormal type stuff and stuff that people like to create conspiracy theories about. And let's just say I'm into that occult type stuff. Hashtag cult of chaos.
Yeah. NWO or BWO?
NWO.
The black or the white? The black or the red NWO?
Shit, that is a tie. But then I did like BWO also.
Yeah. Yeah, BWO was just too funny.
Then when they started going over the edge to over where they started coming up with it for anything, I was like, okay, that's too much. The last good one was the LWO. Everything else after that got stupid.
Yeah.
I guess if you count the JWO, then the JWO was dope.
I don't remember JWO.
Yeah, but then again, I don't think they did much in JCW. They would just come out and beat up.
Juggalo. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they did. I mean, they had the potential to make that into a good storyline, but I don't think it turned out really good.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan or Vampiro.
Vampiro,
but then Hacksaw Jim Duggan is entertaining as hell, especially now.
Yeah. Did you ever hear Macho Man's rap album, Be a Man?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that was actually really dope back in the day. Macho Man was actually a pretty dope rapper. Holy crap.
Yeah. He actually, I mean, the album is comically hilarious. Like, oh, Raven. Oh my God. Remember when he would just sit in the corner of the ring?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Raven had some great storyline to today.
Rest in peace, Macho Man.
Yeah, right.
I was heartbroken when he passed away too.
I bet Bing Rimjob's main influences come from that album.
Probably.
Oh shit, Chauncey. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop, Sandy.
What's up, Chauncey?
Fit Finley. God. Bringing it like all these old ass wrestlers are like sparking nostalgia in my brain.
Rey Mysterio or Sin Cara?
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Gotta go with Rey.
Especially Rey Mysterio when he was in WCW.
I haven't watched TNA in a while.
I haven't watched TNA in like probably 4 or 5 years.
I can't remember the last time I even watched it. I heard that WWE is supposedly buying them out and stuff.
Hell, they should just for video library.
They should, especially because they're taking a lot of their wrestlers.
I know AJ, Samoa Joe,
Bobby Roode,
James Storm at one time.
What about Jesse James? Is he there, or did he just last in NXT?
Jesse James?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Scum or Smalls one?
Both.
Stinger, Undertaker.
That is tough
I know.
My childhood growing up.
I know that is tough.
Oh, that's easy, Brooklyn. New Kids on the Block all the way.
Yes.
Neither.
I like Kids on the Block.
Yeah, New Kids on the Block are dope.
Then again, I did like some Backstreet and NSYNC back in the day. That's only because my sister used to play it nonstop.
Yeah. Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg was fresh as he's still fresh. Blue Bloods? Wahlbeggers?
Just like I remember Spice Girls.
Yeah, right.
I
remember one time
Spice Girls.
One time I woke up like in the middle, like it was like early in the morning or something, and I fell asleep on my couch, and I woke up and that Spice Girls video started playing, and I thought it was a complete joke. Like when I was like, "Is this for real? This is a real thing right now. This is a real song." And like I thought it was a parody for real. Like I thought because I just woke up and the video started playing, so I'm just like, glasses are off, and I heard it. I was like, "Is this a real thing?"
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
They were all pretty hot them day.
Especially Ginger Spice. Oh,
This girl I went to school with is in that LFO video.
Cool.
That one,
nice.
Summer Girls or whatever. She's like the girl in the video. I remember watching it and I was like, "What the fuck? That's Desiree. What are you?"
Before they really blew up and stuff one time.
Like, I used to make, because like I'm real good friends with her brother or whatever.
Yeah.
And when that video came out, I used to make fun of him and shit. And he's like, "You're fucking laughing, but that video bought my mom a car." I was like, "Well, I guess I can't really hate."
Yeah. My headbangers of Ascension.
Headbangers are who?
Ascension.
Yeah.
Headbangers.
I gotta go to the other ones.
Ascension is nah.
Well, WWE just not. The writers just not doing anything with them.
Right.
Hanson of Jonas Brothers.
I hate the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. Agreed.
But my fiance used to listen to him when she was a kid.
Sound like you said Beyonce used to. I was like, "What?"
But I do love Beyonce. I don't care what anyone says. She is smoking.
You
don't think Beyonce's hot? There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, she is.
Especially when she was in Destiny's Child. Woo!
Get on the bus. Dude, Ultimate Warrior all the way. Like
Boy, they asked
Jim. They asked Ultimate Warrior Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I couldn't pick a favorite painted wrestler if I had to pick.
Like old school? Oh,
Yeah.
It was Ultimate Warrior all day for me.
Then again, I did like Doink the Clown.
Superfly Snuka, of course.
Oh yeah, super fair, sweet.
Yes.
Coco Beware. Shit, I could go on and on. Old.
Yeah.
Ravishing Rick Rude. Yeah, of course. Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Dudleys versus Hotties.
Both. You can't pick between those two. You have to like both. Just like when it came to Edge and Christian, you have to like them too.
Who was that one dude on WCW? Why can't I remember his name right now? He'd be like, "Go ahead, feel it. That's enough." Who was that dude? What was his name?
You're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yes.
Go ahead, feel it. That's enough.
Who's your favorite WWF manager?
My favorite WWF manager, probably Sensational Sherry.
Mr. Fuji.
I like Fuji, but to me it's Bobby the Brain.
That's easy. Legion of Doom for me. Yeah. Demolition or Legion of Doom.
Yeah, LOD for me too.
I like the Road Warriors a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah, and
God, what was that fucking guy's name? That's enough. That's gonna drive me nuts. Go ahead, feel it. That's enough.
It sounds so dirty.
I know.
Yeah. What the fuck was his name? Go ahead, feel it. That's enough. Yeah, Jim Hart was fresh too, but he wasn't no Mr. Fuji, bro.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fuji was like master of the pranks.
But then again, I did like Bobby Heenan also.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actor that you love to hate.
And Brother Love, I liked him too.
Trish Stratus or Trey Wilson?
Hmm. I want to know.
Captain Lou Albano. Go ahead, feel it. That's enough. That's gonna drive me nuts till I figure out who that.
Uh,
My dog is like passed out.
Yeah, mine are too.
See, look at that.
oh, cutie.
Yeah, Captain Lou, the man with the rubber band for sure.
Vicky Guerrero was an okay manager.
She was okay. She had some of her entertaining moments.
Yeah.
There's a thing going around that Eddie Guerrero's daughter, one of his oldest, is actually starting to wrestle now.
I know Adrian English is like married to one of Eddie's daughters.
Oh, I do like the Von Villains. Those dudes are hilarious.
I know.
They're
Oh
like
yeah,
old timey time wrestlers.
oh yeah, I forgot to say happy Rusev Day.
Rusev. He is one lucky bastard to have that
Oh
lady
yeah.
as still alive. Oh my god.
I know. She's just
Especially
crazy hot.
especially when she talks in Russian. I'm like, oh.
I know.
Light or Ouija?
Lighter
Ouija Mac.
Probably light, but I do like a Ouija since I've been checking out a lot of his older back stuff. But you can't mess with the Ouija's burst off the psychopathic cipher. He killed that shit.
He killed it. Yep. His verse was better than Light's.
I really hope they do form a duo together because they would sound good together.
Project Born or Misery?
I would say Project Born, but then I have to go with Misery because those are my dudes at Spanish Side. Shouts to Spanish Side.
Kung Fu or Ninja?
Probably being a ninja.
Yeah.
But then I would probably pick Kung Fu because there's a spiritual side to it also.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people never touch into that in some movies. I was like, there's a spiritual side to it too, and that's what makes it fresh.
Did you watch Iron Fist?
No, but I heard it's really good.
I enjoyed it.
Is that movie that RZA from Wu-Tang Clan directed?
No. Marvel's Iron Fist.
Oh, Marvel's Iron Fist.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Is it good?
But yeah.
Brooklyn, you know I'm not asking him that.
What?
Damn. I'm not touching that one.
Oh, someone has to ask me.
I'm not asking that
Nope.
one. All questions where there are no good answers from now on. Yeah, right.
Yeah. If you want to, if Captain Brooklyn wants to know that, want to know the answer to that question that much, he can ask you him. He can ask it yourself for himself.
Yeah, please do.
Sega Genesis or Dreamcast?
Needle.
I like both.
And me too.
I never had a Dreamcast, or you played a little bit of Genesis.
I never owned a Sega or a Dreamcast. My cousin did though, and that's where I used to play it.
He'll ask him in your private chat.
Well, this should be good.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's a riveting one. There's actually no right answer in that question either.
I Santa wants to know: have you been to the place where DCG Con is?
Is what?
Have you been to the place where DCG Con is?
No, surprisingly, I haven't. I think I know some people that have seen that.
Who is it? I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. What are you talking about?
I've heard quite a few people say it's a nice place, though. I've never been. It'll actually be my first time going where it's being held.
Motley Crue or Poison?
Motley Crue.
I gotta go with some Poison because I listened to a lot more of them than
Right.
the Crew.
But then again, I do like Poison also.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing against Motley, but I just listened to more Poison back in the day. Yeah, damn, Zach, I'm not gonna ask that. You want to know that bad? Ask him. Ask him yourself. Do you go to any ECW events?
I've actually went to one ECW event, and that was back when ECW was first coming back, and that's back when it was actually good, back when they still had CM Punk on there and stuff.
I never went to any of WWE version of ECW. I went to Heat Wave 98 and 99 and several house shows.
Like one of the ECW matches that I saw was like Sabu versus Test in an Extreme Rules match. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, Sabu is hell. Sabu is great. Slipknot or Stone Soul.
Slipknot.
Yeah, I gotta go Slipknot to Mark Wahlberg, Mark or Donnie Wahlberg.
Mark.
Yeah.
Why? Because Mark Wahlberg's funny,
And
especially in those Ted movies.
I know those are good movies. Yes, I do like Seth MacFarlane.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss the old school ECW sometimes.
Me too.
But I did watch the WWE version of ECW.
It was good when it first came out, and then after a while, it got bad.
Yeah, I watched it when I first came out, but after that, I just stopped watching it.
After they stopped, like when they started bringing in like the new breed, it was like weird.
Yeah.
And then when they changed the belt to that stupid, shitty looking silver looking belt, that was terrible.
I know. I stopped watching once Joey Styles stopped doing color. People pay on it.
Right. Because Joey Styles is an awesome commentator.
Oh yeah, but I do love Taz as a doing as a color commentary.
Me too.
Yeah. See. See questions here. Limp Bizkit or Linkin Park?
I would have to say with both because I grew up on both.
Yeah, but both are good.
Especially like Limp Bizkit. I used to listen to him nonstop, and it would annoy the heck out of my mom.
Mm.
She did not let me listen to that at a young age.
Mm.
That's why I laugh when people back in the day they were like, "Oh, if you listen to this type of music or if you play these violent games, you're gonna turn into a shitty person." I'm like, I played all that when I was younger, and I'm an adult. I turned out just fine.
I know. So same here. Uh, Misfits or Danzig?
Hmm. Misfits.
Well. Uh, Danzig era or Graves era?
Hmm. I had who?
Um, I like both eras myself.
Right.
Damn, Danzig, I'm gonna ask him that.
Keep the questions coming, y'all.
Mr. Rogers or Subway Judd?
I haven't watched Mister Rogers in so long,
Me neither.
so I wouldn't be able to give an answer to that.
Sublime or 311?
Hmm. Both.
Yeah. Yeah, both are good. It just sucks if a lead singer of a Sublime OD'd.
Right.
It's hard to, and we could see where they would be on now if he lived.
Oh, Danzig does not suck ass.
He like yeah, evil Elvis.
Evil Elvis.
Yeah. Well, to me, his voice sometimes reminds me of like an evil Doc Elvis. Blind Melon or Mudhoney?
Don't think I've ever heard of those.
I know one Blind Melon song.
No rain.
Yeah. 3083 or LMFAO.
Hmm. Would not know.
What's your favorite cartoon?
If I have a lot, but I can name some of my favorites. One of them, of course, is Hey Arnold.
Mm,
I do love, of course, Rugrats.
Yeah,
No, Beavis and Butthead, just a lot of those old cartoons that came out back in the day when we were growing up.
I don't know.
Yeah, even Dario was fresh.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Ed and Eddie was my shit, and it still is.
Yeah. After they brought back Beavis and Butthead for other season, I'm surprised they didn't bring that show back too for first season.
Yeah, that was cool. They actually brought back Samurai Jack for a while.
I saw that.
It was actually on Adult Swim, so it was more adulterated, which is cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. The Dickman was awesome.
Sanjay and Craig was pretty good.
Clever Soul or Black Crows?
I want to know. Probably Black Crows.
Howard the Duck kicks ass. I don't give a shit. People say that movie sucks.
Yeah, a decent movie. For what it was.
I used to watch that nonstop as a kid.
Yeah, me too. That and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I watched both of them.
Now the Howard the Duck comics are awesome.
No River Comics.
They're good.
Dubstep or techno?
Probably more techno. But I do like some dubstep. I don't like a whole lot of it, but I do like some.
Google.
Who would you like to do a collab show with?
Yeah.
Probably. I've pretty much done collab shows with quite a few people. Like I've done one where Crazy McCormick showed up as a special guest. Probably the Angry Grandpa if he was still alive.
Right. Epic Mealtime. Harley.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. That movie's so good. It's one of my favorite movies. That and Army of Darkness.
I have I mean, Dunkirk is a hell of a movie.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, Bruce Campbell is just amazing.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Well, shit. If anybody don't have any more questions, I'm about to wrap this shit up.
Yeah, we're going on about it for a couple hours now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. I'll definitely like to be on here again if you guys ever want to do a follow up.
Definitely any time.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for sure. For sure. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Well, thank you. If you guys haven't, make sure you subscribe to Ninjas of the Lows podcast. Do it. Do it now.
Hell yeah.
Shout outs to these dudes. And yeah, and if you want, even subscribe to my personal channel, Don Chaos, or join on the Cult of Chaos on Discord.
Yeah, for sure.
And as my outro goes, you guys already know who I am. I'm Mr. D to the O to the N to the C to the H to the A to the O to the S. And if you don't know, now you know.
Hell yeah. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace. Later, y'all.